I'm already slated to die if anyone paid the price.
And repeat history? Would you rather have died there?
Wait, I can't hear you. What?
Onto Freddy instead. Freddy gave you
a
chance.
So it's not matched up?
Wait. No, it is.
Okay. I can't tell right now.
Is that what happened to Calliope? Was she attacked by the Furies as you were?
Yeah. She meant to use the mirror, but she never had the chance before they came.
The Furies. Sent by the
And we
same
still
person,
don't know
I
who
imagine.
sent the Furies. I might have to go put more glue in my
Who could send the
dentures.
Furies after me? Even Hecate had no idea who possessed that kind of power.
Even in our prime, none of the idols had the Furies at our beck and call. Perhaps Zeus, but he's long gone. I honestly didn't know the Furies still existed.
Clearly someone can do it.
I mean, unless they weren't sent. Unless they were responding to something else, something you'd done unwittingly.
I
sorry,
think that the
I'm afraid your
Furies
guess
used
is as
to
good as
answer
mine.
to Ares, didn't they? Dude, I have to pause. Alrighty. Oh, I think my headphones went off. But the light is still on. Hang on. Oh, okay. Okay.
It's only a... And you can turn it up, by the way, because it is low.
I know Calliope was there to
Okay,
use the
we're
mirror.
good.
But it was just feeling. I still don't understand why.
Well, apparently she wanted to speak to the Fates.
Yeah, okay, but why?
The Fates are primordial beings, like the Furies. They're said to control destiny. Perhaps Calliope wished to know her destiny. Or change it. I'm not sure.
Can these fates really control the future?
They're tied into fate, as I am. Perhaps they're even where my power stems from, or how Hecate's books are written.
So someone really didn't want Calliope messing with that.
Or you, apparently.
Could it have been the fates? Maybe they don't like being called on now for anything.
I doubt it. If they didn't want to answer the mayor, I'm certain they simply wouldn't.
What are the Furies? They didn't seem like people.
They're not. Hecate called them embodiments of retribution, and I suppose that's the best description. They go back to, well, the time before my memory. I was once told they were created to enforce the most ancient laws.
There are ancient laws now?
Decrees one couldn't break, written in blood. Laws even idols abided by in the days of old Olympus. But those surely died with Zeus. Even if they hadn't, you can't have broken any. They're not easy to overlook.
Huh.
If the Furies are so powerful, why did they stop? They just stabbed Freddy and left.
They're not assassins, Grace. They're enforcers of the old laws. I imagine they decided the debt was paid, whatever it was, when blood was spilled. The blood didn't have to be yours.
So if Freddy hadn't interfered...
Then they would have come after you. And they wouldn't have stopped until they were through. Not ever.
Didn't... If I remember right, they said that Ares disappeared, right? No.
He betrayed them.
Yeah. And then Hades is dead because Persephone killed Hades.
Correct.
Those are the two that I would think would have more
I don't
pull,
know what
maybe,
to
with
do.
the Furies.
We still have no idea
But this
why
is a video
Calliope
game and
wanted to
not
talk to the
mythology. And
Why not ask them? You too have caused quite the stir. Hecate is beside herself, and Athena is out of her mind. Well done.
How long have you been listening?
damn, she's hot.
Long enough to know that you need another way to speak to the Fates, unless you're planning on trying the reliquary again.
No, not a chance. We'll find the truth on our own, Persephone.
If you
I
sent
feel
Grace
like we're
to wander
failing
about looking for
by
Calliope's
finding it on our
memories,
own.
You're already out of options.
Wait, what's this about some other way? What are you talking about, Persephone?
May I explain it to Grace, or do you have another option, Apollo? If so, now's the time. I thought not. The Fates will respond to the ruler of Hades, the true underworld and realm of the dead.
Dude.
What I propose
Oh, well, I said
is that
Furies,
we go
but-
there and take back the throne that was stripped from me.
I mean, rightfully so.
Is Apollo right? Is this something you planned all along, Persephone?
Meaning what? What, that I knew what would occur at the reliquary? Perhaps you think I'm the one who unleashed the Furies upon you.
You've waited for this opportunity for over a century.
Waited, yes. Bided my time.
All
And
right,
the
Big
moment
Kahuna.
has arrived.
Don't start throwing out
But you came here to
freaking
help, right?
accusations.
And I came here to help.
Is that something we can do? Just go to the land of the dead and, overthrow it?
Truth be told, there isn't much to overthrow. Few mortals still believe in Hades, and thus its halls have been nearly empty for eons.
So how do you...
The throne itself is the key, both symbolically and literally. Claim it, and Hades is yours.
But you can't claim it because you're barred from Hades.
By a rule that we would need to break were we to do this, yes.
How do we get to Hades? Do we need a key, like the reliquary?
Athena took my key, and the entrance at Lake Avernus was sealed long ago, which leaves only Hermes.
They won't take you.
They might, if you ask them to. So your promise to help Grace was an empty one? Step up, for once, and do what she needs you to do. Get us there. I'll lead us to the throne, and Grace can speak with the Fates. It's simple.
So if we go to Hades and find your throne, how much trouble would that get us into exactly?
Probably a lot of
A
fucking
great
trouble.
deal.
It's not as if Athena could execute Grace a second time.
But she's already been warned about breaking more rules.
The responsibility of this will be mine. Let Athena try to take my throne again.
So she's willing to fight Athena finally. I feel like none of them are willing to stand up to Athena.
Is there really no other way to talk to these Fates? Do we have to take the nuclear option?
Do you want to try going back to the reliquary?
No. No, hell no.
The only other person with a direct connection to the Fates is Apollo here.
You know it doesn't work like that.
Then it's the throne or nothing, isn't it?
Oh, it's another crazy plan, right?
Grace,
I know, but...
All
There's no point in
right.
stopping now, is there?
I can't. I'm sorry.
Oh my
This is
god, the
too
big
far.
kahuna is
Consider
like
this, Apollo.
fucking...
Grace's mortal friend was slain by the Furies, according to the old laws.
Her soul is in Hades.
What?
Oh,
What? Okay. The fucking big kahuna did not tell us that her soul was in the underworld, did he? Wow.
Wait, what? Freddy's in Hades? What? Persephone, why didn't you lead with that?
I didn't want it to seem like I was playing on your sympathy, Grace.
But you'll play on mine. Fine. I'll get you in Hades.
Listen,
But I'm not
Blondie.
going with you.
If that's what you prefer, by all means.
It's fine, Hermes. Get this over with.
I mean, I kind of get it, because Apollo is the god of the sun. As you know, I would never want to be a vampire, because I wouldn't want to give up the
Shall
sun.
I wait here, or...
No. I'm not gonna lie to them. Hermes has always treated me fairly.
Oh, hey, if it isn't Apollo and Grace and, Persephone. Wow, the whole gang, huh?
I'm afraid I have to call in that favor. I need you to take Grace and Persephone to Hades.
Oh, man, I don't know. Athena specifically said I wasn't supposed to take anyone, you know? No matter what.
Oh, this is pointless. They're never gonna help us, Apollo.
Can I ask what's going on? Nobody ever tells me anything. You want me to get in huge
Grace,
trouble, but
you have a
for what?
power. Sing. Sing. Sing a song. Sing out loud. Sing out strong. Have they seemed like they've got... Yeah.
Freddy's dead, Hermes.
What? When did that happen?
She was killed by the Furies. That means she's in
Man, I
Hades.
really slept
Probably.
poorly because
I
my
have to
whole
try to find her
fucking...
there.
Unless I'm having a heart
You're her
attack, I know
friend, too. I know
women's
you
heart
wouldn't want
attacks
to abandon
present
her.
like with like sometimes back pain and shit like that.
Okay.
But man, this whole shoulder, like my wing,
Signal when you need to come back.
where my wing is supposed to be
sure?
over on this side,
Yeah,
is just
feels
so
like
like,
the right thing.
ugh.
Be careful, Grace. And remember, the underworld doesn't give up its shades without a price.
I think I can tell her the rules, Apollo. Let's go.
You two need to knock it off. You're grown-ass motherfucking adults like thousands of years old. You're pissing me the fuck off. But
Welcome to the
you're still
real
hot.
underworld.
That looks like that's
Wow.
in ruins.
It feels so empty. So lonely.
It's not completely empty. Neither is the throne, for that matter. A bitter shade named Orpheus has been squatting on it since my exile.
Orpheus.
I fully expect he'll be waiting for us.
Okay, stop it, Grace. You have known everything that they've talked about with the mythology of this pantheon, and now you're like, who is Orpheus? Fine.
Who is this Orpheus? The name sounds familiar.
It should. His is a popular tale among mortals regarding how he once came to the underworld to retrieve his love, Eurydice, and left with nothing.
Indeed.
Hades tricked him, you see. And with Hades dead, the blame has evidently fallen to me.
So he's not a fan of yours.
He didn't trick him. He
He's
set
not
down
a fan.
expectations,
No.
and
Not that it
Orpheus was so fucking dipshit that he didn't follow the rules.
You didn't think to mention earlier that the throne was occupied?
Because it's irrelevant. Orpheus isn't an idol. He's just an angry little man clinging to an existence that doesn't want him any longer.
I mean,
And what are we supposed to do? Organize an armed resistance? Challenge him to a duel?
That's what you're here for.
I'm gonna fight him?
he's a musician.
Oh, you'll see.
Because he's a musician.
Okay, so there's an angry ghost sitting on your throne. Anything else about this trip you've neglected to mention?
Come. It's time to cross the Styx.
Say the ferryman. Hope you brought some change, because I know I don't have any change in my purse.
The ferryman will come soon. As we are not dead, you will need to convince him you are worthy of passage. State your case clearly and with determination. I am
Wait,
Persephone.
she has that
also known
reaction
as
to him, but not
and
Pan.
Kore Sotiera, once queen of the underworld, and shall be again. No, Corone, I did not bring you any cards. I am not here to entertain you.
I'll entertain you.
My name is Grace, and I'm here to save my friend Freddie. Have you seen her?
He says he has. She spoke a great deal as they crossed the river, and that made him very happy.
Leave it to Freddie.
Why happy?
I don't imagine Corone gets much company these days, Grace. No, she didn't. Neither of us brought games to play with you, Corone. Stop asking.
Oh, I'm sure we can come up with something to amuse him. See? You don't even need to interpret that for me.
Yes, what fun. Thank you for encouraging him. Let's get underway, Corone. It's a long ride to the throne room.
I'm on top of the world.
I wouldn't touch that. Way too much for you. Overload you. Blow a fuse. Every story. Every memory.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure that the river Styx is the river that what's-her-face dunked her baby into, other than his heel, held him by his heel and dunked him in the river Styx. I'm pretty sure, to make him like impenetrable. But she probably should have then dunked his heel, you know, Achilles tendon and all that. That's some bullshit. Can you imagine killing your abuser?
Everything here is fading.
Kidnapper, abuser.
We're here for Freddy, too.
I killed the king fair and square. They had no right to take it from me. A child
And then
in a garden.
Everything is stripped from you.
Prize for a king. Property. Bound and gagged with silver and satin. I gutted a god. This
I gutted a god.
won't let it be forgotten.
Oh, ho, ho. Orpheus.
Someone's coming. There's music floating through. Someone's coming. And it has me singing too. We have visitors. I think we all know what to do. To the throne room. This bard's about to meet a muse.
Oh, God!
There's someone singing with us.
That would be Orpheus.
Is he a muse?
Oh, he's so much more than that.
Someone's
You
coming.
better be ready.
A wolf is waiting.
Now, don't get me wrong. Orpheus is not one of my guys. Like in Greek mythology, Orpheus is not
Them howling.
somebody that I'm like, habity, 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 habity.
There's a name here
I won't forget,
that reeks
but you
of
can bet he knows someone's coming.
It's about time, Persephone.
Orpheus,
Oh, God!
I have been waiting for you, Persephone, for so long. I'm
Oh!
amused. Hi.
I think these artists are mean
Can't remember the last time I collaborated with someone.
that draw these characters.
No offense, Betty. Welcome to my underworld. Let me treat you to a song, a welcome gift.
It's not your
It
underwear.
is mine, after all. Muse, any requests? Questions?
Challenge him. Challenge him.
Are you really that good?
Yes! Oh, I chose, I know, but
Stupid. I wouldn't say that I'm good. I wouldn't say that I'm great. I wouldn't say that my timing's perfect. I wouldn't say that I'm late. But you can say that he's the best that's ever been. The best you've ever seen. The best you've ever heard. single word. No happiness, a single word.
I chose poorly.
Okay, just getting a gauge. Not your thing? Try again. Another request?
What's your problem with Persephone?
Do, 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 loop it. Do, do, do.
Persephone looks like she's just gonna kick him in the ass.
Didn't know that it was all a game. I didn't think that he would do it. Then Eurydice was gone. And Persephone stood right beside him and said, what a shame. He was always gonna kill her and you knew it. And I never got to.
Okay, she was already dead. Don't forget that.
My revenge. My pain never ends. I see you now. Persephone won't turn my back. I won't turn my back on you again.
I beg your pardon. I wanna behave properly. It's not your song. You better stay open. She's a friend and a god. Throne is for me.
I love how he never took on Hades while Hades was alive. He never took on Hades to get this revenge, right?
After I murdered the king, you should
He waited until Persephone did the work.
and thank me for everything.
And not only that,
Like a boy, you kicked
yeah, because like the fact still remains. No, Eurydice is gone because you turned around.
Whispers, poison behind your king.
wasn't me.
If I cannot have my revenge, you're the next best thing.
Orpheus, instead of a life of despair, Hades would have ended you there. This place would still be humming.
Oh, I rather doubt that.
Doesn't make it any less true.
I'm high. Am I the one on trial now?
In a sense.
Immortal. I'm not a dead bard.
Oh! Oh!
This role isn't open. Your queen has returned.
Your Majesty won't let this man be forgotten.
Orpheus, you'll never be forgotten.
Yeah, like, you're never gonna be forgotten, but, like, you're wrong in this, dude. I'm sorry.
That throne doesn't belong to you, and you know it.
The only reason that he has the throne is because of two people that he didn't go up against. He didn't go up against Hades, didn't go up against Athena.
Hades can't hurt us anymore. But Eurydice is still gone.
She was gone, though.
When it's worth you, my
She died.
apology.
She
But I assure you,
killed.
nothing
You went and got to get her, and then didn't follow the rules.
know that
Ay, 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 ay.
no revenge.
The pain never ends.
The pain never ends.
There's no revenge.
This was
Okay, so
never gonna
you're in love with a woman, right?
end the way you wanted to.
She dies.
And I won't
She goes to the underworld. You figure out, with the help of a bunch of people, how to get there, and that you're going to appeal to Persephone specifically to get Eurydice back. So you go through all the motherfucking trouble to go to the underworld to get your woman back, right? And so they tell you, hey,
I've forgotten. how
fine,
this
she's gonna follow you, but you don't turn around until both of you are completely out. Boom.
Forgive
Right?
me.
Now you've gone through
I
the
will leave
whole
tonight.
fucking trouble of going to get her, but then at the end, you're gonna turn around and because you don't believe that she's really behind you. Wouldn't you wait until you found out for sure before you were gonna be like, I'm filing a complaint, you breached the contract that you made with me? Yeah.
Still think it's worth taking?
I do, actually.
Because it's hers.
I can only hope that somewhere Hades can see me, sitting
Yeah.
on his chair.
Yeah. I saw a TikTok this morning. It's brilliant. I think I shared it even. And the chick was saying, vengeance takes sometimes a long time. And you can let it go for fucking ever.
I'm guessing now's when you break the bad news. Am I right?
You knew?
I suspected.
No, I didn't
Now
know.
I know.
Are you betraying us?
I'd still like to hear it, though.
I lied. Even if we could find Freddy, you couldn't bring her back. The laws of death are not so easily circumvented.
I
And the
am
fence.
never touching your
They will
vagina,
not help
Persephone.
you or anyone.
Unbelievable.
Even if you could speak to them, they will not care. And never have.
You didn't once consider telling me? I might have helped you regardless.
You, perhaps. But Apollo? I suppose we'll never know.
Listen, the gods are cunts, okay? We know this.
That's it then. We came here for nothing.
I doubt the fates would have responded even to the mirror, Grace. And the boundaries of death cannot be commanded away.
I'm so
Not
mad.
even by the ruler of Hades.
Which you weren't gonna share. Not while you still had a shot at sticking it to Hades.
At the very least, I had hoped we might find your friend's spirit.
Why? We can't bring her back.
Not without great sacrifice, no. No, the rules
Wait.
of death are clear. Yet, you
That
might have
means
spoken to
that
her.
there is a way.
I
Great sacrifice.
know what it's like not to get the chance to say goodbye.
Many of us would make great sacrifices for our BFFs, you know?
Hey.
Freddy, you're here.
Yeah. Yeah, I've actually been watching you since you arrived. It's not like there's much else going on.
Fred,
No, don't even start, Grace. I made my decision. I don't regret it one bit.
I knew she'd feel that way. She was all in from the beginning. She was like ride or die.
you shouldn't even have been there. I never should have gotten you involved.
Hey, no. You didn't get me involved.
I knew she was going to say that too, because
Yeah,
that's
look
the
what
truth.
happened.
I got to be the hero of the story. Just for one shining moment. How cool is that?
Yep.
This isn't a story, Fred.
If I cry, I'm going to end up with black and red makeup
You're
all
wrong.
over my face.
It is a story. And you need to finish it. Without me.
Wow.
Hey, no. I guess this is it, huh?
Almost. I found someone while I was down here. Someone you really need to meet.
Calliope? This... You can't be real. Your soul is inside Grace.
My
just don't...
Eidolon is inside Grace. The rest of me... I'm here, Persephone.
This is real.
I guess you two were better acquainted than you said. Huh, Persephone?
We parted ways years ago. Persephone couldn't take my lectures any longer.
I'd take them now. I miss them.
No, you don't. Think about how bitterly we argued at the end.
Wow.
Don't blame yourself. Not when there are so many fond memories to cherish instead.
I don't get it. I thought the Eidolon was Calliope's soul. But if that's true, then...
The Eidolon is what makes us an idol, but it's not our soul. Each of us adds a piece to it as it passes on.
But what about the memories?
The memories are but a reflection. And after the Eidolon is passed on, old memories become a reflection of a reflection. It's why the idols have forgotten so much. You knew this truth once, Persephone. Long ago.
Holy shit.
Need to know what happened to you, Calliope.
She
How
doesn't
did
know,
you
does
die?
she?
Why didn't you come to me? If you were in trouble, I would have protected you.
I know you would have. But I couldn't let you be drawn
Oh!
to Apollo's prophecy as well.
Apollo's
Oh!
prophecy?
He didn't tell you? No. I don't suppose he could have. It's a long story.
Oh. I don't understand, but since that's my... I'm gonna say I think I understand.
You don't mean to say that Apollo is responsible for your death, right? But his prophecy is.
Yes. It said I needed to die.
Someone else knew about the prophecy. Athena.
No.
Then she sent the Furies after me when I went to the reliquary. I barely escaped. I fled back to the mortal world. To you.
Apollo hates using his power. Why would he have given a prophecy to Athena?
Because she demanded it. She was desperate.
How did you even find out?
Apollo was horrified after he delivered the prophecy, and he refused to stay silent. And he came to warn me.
The
He was
fact that
torn.
Apollo didn't say anything about this whole
Telling me
thing.
meant I was locked into it. I still think he did the right thing. Though I expect he disagrees.
What was the prophecy? Surely I need to hear it.
If I tell you, you'll be locked into it, just like me.
But the prophecy doesn't just say you have to die. There's more to it, right? They always require interpretation.
Apollo told Athena that. He begged her not to jump to conclusions, but maybe she was right.
I love the harp earrings she's wearing.
I don't care. I have to know.
Athena wanted to know if there was a way to save the idols. The answer was this. The idols cannot continue so long as the last muse lives.
And I'm the last muse.
And now you know the prophecy.
Cannot continue. There. But what if it's not a bad thing that the idols don't continue? Like, continue what? Continue being cunts? Continue fighting? Continue, being of near little help to mortals? Like, continue what? Living?
Why did you go to the reliquary? We know about the mirror, but...
You wanted to annul the prophecy.
And the Fates are the only ones who could, if they would even help me. I doubted it, but I was desperate. I never got the chance to ask. Someone told Athena where I was going, and she must have realized what I meant to do.
But how did she get the Furies to attack you? They aren't pets. You didn't break any of the old laws.
I don't know. Maybe it's something the ruler of the idols can do. But you'd have to ask Athena.
You went to Pan for the key to the reliquary, right?
Yes. He's the reason I knew about Nyx's mirror, actually. He told me about it long ago.
He told Medusa where you went. She, I expect, told Athena.
Oh. Pan couldn't have known what it would mean. I didn't explain.
That's it. You forgive him, just like that.
I'm sure he feels guilty enough, my love.
Why come to me? Of all the places you could have run to, why come to my apartment?
Because I was dying.
But I couldn't save you. I barely even knew you.
I was wandering the streets that night, wondering if I should go to the reliquary or just flee. And I heard you singing. I followed you home after to see where you lived. I didn't know what would happen to me, but I thought, just in case, I knew I had to hold out until I reached you.
I don't want to yell at her, but...
I wish you hadn't. You didn't give me any choice.
I wanted to. I thought I would at least have time to explain.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have believed you.
The Furies, they kept coming. It was all I could do just to reach you. I am so sorry, Grace. I truly did not mean for it to be like this.
That's it then. Now we know the whole truth.
We need to confront Athena. Apollo, too, for not telling us what she'd done.
If he had, Grace would have been locked into the same fate as Calliope.
Because once you know the prophecy... Oh, yeah, yeah! Okay. I get it. What'd you say?
Talking about them.
Oh.
I have to go back. And I have no idea what will happen. None of this seems real.
Look at her eyes. Sing! We're gonna sing! Gonna be a love song. Uh-huh.
Fights the highs, the miseries. I'm so proud of you, but it's time to go.
Why? You're in the underworld. She's the queen of the underworld.
Never truly saw before how trapped we were, so far from shore. Great at the time, but it's time to
Oh, fuck. I didn't think about that. Yo, Grace! Don't cry. I'm so sorry, Freddy. I should have had sex with you before you left. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Dude.
It was quick and so was I. I was not prepared to die, but Grace, I choose this.
Wow.
And I know you'll get by. It's time. So many years of history, the fights, the highs, the miseries. I'm
Dude.
so proud, Grace.
Freddy, I gave everything to watch you go. I know. Now it's time to go.
It's time to go.
Wow. Wow. You did not tell me that this game was going to make me cry.
I did not know.
You've
Dude.
returned. And I see Freddy isn't with you. I'm so sorry, Grace. Did you at least get to speak to the Fates?
No.
Come here, Apollo. I want to kidney punch you.
We know what happened. We know about the prophecy and Athena.
Oh,
That's all you have to say? Oh,
Right?
you knew. You knew the truth this entire time, even when you said you were helping Grace.
yes. Yes, I did.
Is there more you haven't told me? Did you know about the Furies as well?
No. I didn't know how Calliope died.
Seriously,
But
I've got
you
glitter
Athena
all
was behind
over
it.
I thought I
everything.
could nudge you in the right direction. Help you find the truth without learning about the prophecy.
Well, you failed. We know it now.
Then it's done. You're locked into it.
Isn't the prophecy open to interpretation? Couldn't you be wrong about how it ends?
When am I not wrong, Grace?
Where are you going, bitch?
That's right. Leave.
Yeah.
It's what you're best
No,
at.
you can't just run away, motherfucker. You're gonna help us. Jesus fucking Christ, these boys.
I don't know how this will affect your trial. We could tell them what we've learned. Even without proof, it makes enough sense that Athena couldn't just brush it off. But if she believes you need to die in order to save the idols, if she truly believes that, it won't matter what anyone says.
Does there still need to be a trial? If we go to Athena privately, maybe we could work out some kind of deal.
She won't make a deal. All that will afford her is a chance to kill you before the trial.
She tried that once already.
And your friend died as a result. No.
She does
No,
need
it's
to
a
be
clever
challenged
thought,
in
but
front of everybody.
Athena needs to be challenged in front of everyone. When you go to the trial,
Uh-huh.
I'll back your play. Up to and
I like
including
Persephone's eyeshadow. I
overthrowing
think I'm gonna
Athena.
try that.
Calliope
Looks
would
like it's
approve.
almost like ox blood
But
with
what
some
about-
shimmer.
Just so you understand, our chances aren't good. I suggest you do whatever necessary to prepare.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm gonna track down one of those god-killing swords from anime, and then we'll see what happens. Doesn't Guts have a god-killing sword?
No, it's just a hunk of metal.
Oh, it's just a hunk of metal? Okay. Okay. You know what? I'm going to stick with Apollo first. But I'm going to hang on and walk away from... because I need more coffee. Alrighty. This is my last chance. So we're going to confront Apollo because, again, I do like Apollo. Apollo is very, Apollo would absolutely have been my type in, I think, my late 20s through my 30s. I really liked that gothy, mopey personality mixed in with that kind of like casual, dressing. So no, not goth dressing necessarily. So yeah, but I love Apollo. Pan, oh my God, Pan needs to live in my vagina. But honestly, I don't trust any of them. I don't trust any of them. I think I'm gonna go ahead and give my Eidolon to somebody else. I'm gonna give my no, I'm gonna figure out how to just remove it without me dying. Because I don't trust any of these motherfuckers, honestly.
That's an option.
You know what? I'm gonna make it an option. Alright. Alright, the big kahuna. Honestly, I'm still thinking kidney punch is appropriate, but
it's you.
Whatevs.
Paul comes in, mopier than his usual mopey self, and won't say a word about why. But of course, it's you.
Okay, I'm gonna be completely honest. I am still gonna try and sleep with both of them, though. Even though I'm pissed at both of them. Oh, by the way, your butt was just on camera. I'm just saying.
Look, I know you care about Apollo. I'm not here to hurt him.
But yeah, I am still gonna try and sleep with
why should I believe
like
you?
as many of them as possible. But
Because I just
specifically
came to
Pan
talk.
and Apollo.
I wanna
I'm
sort
hoping
this
to get them
out.
both at the same time because I just feel like that would be like
I guess I can go ask him if he wants to talk to you. Don't be surprised if he says no, though.
It's all right, Oracle. I think Grace and I need a moment alone. If you please.
Oh, yes, I think so. Let's do it. I am not above rage banging, okay?
You're angry. You have every right to be.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, buddy. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Do we want to shame him? Because we could follow it up with, now you go and be a good boy from now on, okay? Right? Right?
Oh my God.
Come on, let's
Of
do
all the
it!
people who've lied to me lately, I least expected it from you.
Oh,
It made
damn!
sense at the time, but now it's almost a relief to have it out in the open. When I first became Apollo, I was so sure I could help people. Help the world. I ignored the warnings.
The warnings. What were the warnings?
You have no idea how many lives I ruined before I stopped. I never should have given in to Athena. This one time, I thought that maybe it will be different.
Oh, dude, I feel you. We've all been there. We have all been at that moment that we're like, you know what? Maybe they've changed. Maybe, they've gone and gotten some therapy, done some self-help books, maybe some meditation. They're not gonna fuck me over again, right?
You don't know everything, Apollo. Half the problem is that you and every other idol thinks they do.
What do you mean?
Trying to prevent the prophecy is what's making it come true.
So you want to, what? Stop trying?
Maybe.
I hope you can forgive me, Grace.
Oh, God! Seriously, I really want to... You know me, okay? And in real life, I'm like bridge burning, unforgiving, fuck you and the horse you rode in on, right? So I really want to say I don't think I can, but her name is Grace. Like, I feel like I'm supposed to be a little bit more forgiving, and I can always play this again at a future date and be a little more aggressive, right? Right? Maybe?
Correct.
Okay. So, let's be sweet, okay? Not too sweet.
Yeah, I get it. It's not easy, but I get it.
You could get down on your
I
knees.
suppose I'll see you at the trial, Grace.
You could
As
kiss her
always,
feet
if you
and
need
see
me,
if that helped a little bit. I'm telling
step
you,
by.
if it's my choice, I'm going to be like, head pat.
Thank you.
All right. You can keep working it off. Working towards my forgiveness. Good boy. I'm gonna wait. Pull yourself together. Jesus Christ. It's just a dude. It's... Oh! Yes, I am. I mean, it's not like he's the hottest thing that has been in any anime I've watched or anything like that.
Did you forget something, Grace?
It felt like we hadn't quite finished our conversation.
It seemed pretty finished to me. What more is there to discuss?
I don't care about her and Calliope. It's obvious that they were
How
a couple.
about you?
That's totally cool.
Are you okay?
Oh, I am many miles from okay, Grace.
Don't you want to talk about it?
Calliope would not have approved of the way I acted. But then she seldom did. It was so good to see her in Hades. To have her say she forgives me. I just wish it were as easy to forgive myself.
Is that what you think you need to do? forgive yourself?
Good Lord, is there more?
You could start by atoning, by trying to be a better person.
We idols are capable
Right?
of change, Grace. On rare occasion. Is it any
What is that
easier out
called
there?
when
Do you miss
you're
being
like
immortal?
halfway into a show and the show fucking sucks, but you're like, well, I'm already halfway into it, and so I don't want to just stop watching it, but I fucking hate it. What is that called? Yes. That. Why do people think that? Why do people think that, oh, well, I've been a fucking villain up until now, so fuck it. You know, the all of these people who know me know that I'm a fucking villain. And instead of fucking working on becoming a hero, or even just a better person, and like working on that, they're like, oh, well, I'm already 50 years in, so fuck it. I'm just gonna go ahead and be a villain for the rest of my life. Like, what? That doesn't even make sense. What did we get asked? Shit.
I don't know. You.
Eventually I will. I'll always wonder what I might have become.
I never gave it a second thought before. Now I wonder.
And you know what my theory is on the model for Persephone? I really do think it's Grace Jones. I think that the artist for this game was like, Grace Jones, if there is any goddess that is genuinely walking our earth, Grace Jones. And if she is any fucking goddess, it is the goddess of the underworld. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Right? Do I have the option to not talk to you? Now listen, Grace. We're going to be strong. We're going to be, I am woman, hear me roar. Okay? We are not going to weaken to his voice. Okay? We're not. We're not. Remember, Grace,
Pam?
we are not
Are you
just
here?
the sum of our lust.
Pan! All right then. Guess I'll just head off.
I thought you didn't want to see me anymore. You're not here to yell at me, are you?
Ay, Did you?
You are like familiar.
Oh, that made me water. My eyes, of course.
No, I just wanted to talk.
Oh. Now you've got my ears quivering, Grace. Whatever
Oh,
could
I'll
we
get
have
more
to
of
discuss?
you quivering than just your ears. No. No, Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh no. Oh no. I think the devil's got my hands. The devil is moving my fingers over too. Oh no. Oh
Not
no.
a discussion per se. I was kind of hoping you could cheer me up.
Now that is where I'm a champion. Another song, perhaps? Or shall we dance? No. A tour of the darkest corners of the city under a blanket of starlight.
That sounds nice.
I'm gonna go back to the investigation or whatnot in a second.
You've learned something. Something not altogether pleasant, I'm guessing. Care to tell me what it is? It's been said I can be a fine listener. I might even have some advice. One never knows.
Grace, I just want to remind you, okay? I just want to remind you, he is not a deity of like therapy or empathy or anything.
Okay, where do I begin?
Well, of course it was Athena.
Wait, you knew?
No, how could I?
So what now?
Flee the
I
city.
don't even care.
What?
Like, I know that he's
I know
probably a
people who know
betrayal
people. I could
character,
take you.
but
If we went far enough, even Athena might
listen to his voice.
let you go.
Athena, you can take my eyes, okay? Like, you can pluck my eyeballs out with a spork. As long as he is my guide for the rest of eternity, okay? Because that voice. Ay.
No, she wouldn't. And after everything I found out, I don't want to.
And it until the bitter end, are we?
Oh my God, Grace, you're so horny.
I'm not good at this part.
Which part?
This. Regret. Being a survivor means you get used to doing things you would rather not.
And you just get numb over time? It doesn't sound like much fun.
Sometimes. Effective, though.
Sure, if surviving is all you care about.
You know what? There's this very pretty song out there
Do
by a
consider my
pretty
offer.
band.
There's no reason
And
for you to
there's
go
a
to trial
line.
quietly. Like a good little girl.
Oh, come on! Okay, these motherfuckers don't want me to get any from him!
Don't say I don't like.
I'm not going to.
I'm not. I intend to fight. Because that's what I do.
Anyway, bring me to life. I've always loved that line, right? I feel like I could bring Pan to life. Like, you're feeling lonely, you're feeling bored, you're feeling numb. Let me bring you to life, you know? What is that band? Evanescence. That's it. Go to the auditorium. This is my last chance to speak. Oh. Let's go. Wow. I can't even believe it. I cannot believe that Pan... I come to him and I do the pity thing. I'm like, I could really use some cheering up. Now, what?
So this is it.
Thinking there are a number of techniques that would cheer me up, right?
For the trial, right?
But no. Then he wants to talk about how he's feeling.
Like a boat lost at sea, with no sails, not a breeze. I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen. I'll embrace the fire as it burns deep inside, bright enough.
How many days till the trial?
It's like coming right up.
Okay.
But as I burn, they've all turned.
So we know it. We know exactly what it is. You know, what happened. And we know that it's Athena.
Like a boat.
I'm actually, like, if it were me, if I had total control, I would call on the Furies. Athena broke a rule.
I am drifting cold
Whoa.
water, no star.
All the spirits are singing with her. I am hot under the collar. Whew.
In your heart, where in there you do not stand there. In my heart, you remain. I do not sail in vain.
Holy shit. I think it's happening. Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Don't eat the cookie.
Everyone is already waiting for you on Olympus.
Listen, bitch. I'm about to put you back in your daddy's brain.
Care to explain how this is supposed to work? I don't exactly have an itinerary.
How this works is, you follow us.
Look at Hermes. They are not happy. Bug and butt.
Is this a real place?
It's the memory of a real place, which for us...
Listen, motherfuckers! Stop looking so gloomy! Cause listen to me! Even if this bitch decides to fucking off me in the end, I'm fucking going out like a badass and I'm gonna fucking take her with me. I'm gonna rip her tit off. I'm going to, punch her in the box.
Sisters, everyone, look around you. We few who remain fled to this new land to escape the war, but we are not out of danger. I waited to tell you until I was certain, and now I am. The idols are dying.
Everybody
It
dies.
will not be long before even our immortality deserts us. The time for extreme measures has arrived.
Hmm.
And you'll be the one deciding which of those extreme measures is implemented, right? You and no one else.
When has there ever been anyone else? Each of you is here because I brought you here. I protected you. I carved out this space in a strange land so we could...
We don't know that because there is no memory from end to beginning.
I will look out for you. I will save you. Trust in me, Pallas Athena, daughter of Zeus and leader of the chorus, and I will do anything it takes to keep you all alive.
You'll do anything?
You know what? Let's start off
Tell
good.
them. Let them know what that anything includes. Tell them about the prophecy Apollo gave you, and how you've interpreted it. The idols cannot continue so long as the last muse lives. Isn't that how it goes?
It's true.
All right, big kahuna! You grew a set,
We
huh?
spoke to Calliope in Hades. She told us how you sent the Furies after her.
You couldn't have.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah, we
I
did. Yeah.
There's more to an idol than just the eidolon. Maybe you even knew that once, but you've forgotten it, just like all the idols have. You don't know everything, Athena.
No, I do not accept this. You are lying.
You're the one who's been lying. Or would you like to explain to the idols how you murdered Calliope based on a vague prophecy? Tell them.
Yeah.
It's me. Of course, it's me. The one.
I knew she was gonna take that take.
Don't you see? It had to be.
Beautiful voice.
You all turn away when I got the fish. Then you cry hooray once it's on the dish. That's how.
Does this or does this not sound a little bit white savior?
Yes, you and me. I have always cared for you. I'll always do.
Wow.
All these things that you are not prepared to do. It's not just you. Time to put you in check.
No, bitch, because you called your people, the group that you lead, a chorus. And a chorus isn't just one fucking thing. It's a bunch of different fucking things in support. Jesus Christ.
Time to wring your neck.
Leave her alone.
Oh!
She's not where the disease is. You want a tumor? Cut out me, sis. Won't get a fight here. No shining night here. I'm only here for the dance. And I don't wanna dance with blood on my hands.
What you doing, Pan? No one needs to die. None of you see.
No, she did not.
To me, it's fine. I'll take all the blame.
It's your fault.
I'll take all the pain.
You made all the decisions.
You see it all. You just see it's
You got no advice.
You need to hold the map, you cloistered children. It's
Because you didn't discuss it with them. Cloistered children?
yes, you too. Form a queue. Time to follow through.
He didn't break the rules. Athena did.
Cause and effect. You feed this thing more blood, you'll feel regret. I know you know I'm right. You feel it deep inside. If I stop now, Olympus is wrecked. Cause and effect.
Don't get me wrong. Arrogance, ego, all of that. There's a place for it.
I only wanna dance with you. Was sweet eternity.
Oh,
Grace, I love you.
what? Oh, okay.
I just meant to say you're great, great.
Um,
And I'm with you, or I'm not with you. I'm just you know what I mean.
I wasn't a monster to you.
snakes, you know.
And now
Dude, can we go back to Pan, like, holding my hand? All right? He wants to dance with me?
of course it's me. Because of me, this prophecy
You made the choices!
would come to be. My Olympus is gone, and you're all looking on at a stranger wearing.
It feels like when I'm doing a reading for somebody and I'm talking to them about big changes and like your life is going to change and stuff like that. And they're sitting there saying, but I don't want anything to change. I'm like, so you mean to tell me you want to stay exactly one, like, psh, right there?
Just how long
Like not grow at all.
has she been in play?
Fine. I'm going to be nice though. I'm going to be nice because of Grace, but seriously, if I don't get some pan dick at the end of this, I'm gonna be like, man, I should have been punching people. I'm definitely doing the fucking rocker devil sign next time and not the brain power. Okay?
There was a voice in me that shouted.
And you can be strong and be amazeballs and be wonderful and be kind.
No cost is great enough. It was wrong.
Yeah, you were.
I was wrong, and now I don't know what the right thing is.
I
leave it up to you. what to do with this.
Next time, though, I'm punching you. The thing about it is that I feel like if she had told people and talked to people about like her suspicions and so forth and so on, when you have people who love you enough to call you to, you know, kind to task or you know, accountability, that sort of stuff. I feel like that's super important, you know? And I feel like because she made the decisions on her own, led everything on her own, almost like a dictator, you know? I'm wondering if I can still get both Apollo and Pan, and maybe Persephone, since her lover is in the underworld. Would that be wrong of me? Well, thank you,
We're
guys.
done. Yes.
And? So you're in charge now, I'm guessing.
For the moment. But this is one throne I won't be holding on to for long.
That rocks.
What does that mean?
Perhaps you should explain, Pan. It was your notion, after all.
It's not that complicated, really. We're going to disband the chorus.
Not only that, we have decided to reveal ourselves to the world.
You're planning to tell everyone what we really are? Isn't that
Humans
risky?
Life is full of risks,
experiment
my dear.
on what they don't
Some of us will go
understand.
into
Like they
hiding,
cut
but
them
for the
open
rest of
and
us,
stuff.
No more rules.
Like ask
no more
E.T.
living in the shadows.
I don't think that's a good idea. Oh God. But you know what? Let's...
You all agreed to this? No argument?
No argument. Grace, you know us. We cannot order lunch without a good argument.
Wasn't it you, Grace, who said we should stop living in the past?
Well, sure, but I didn't think you were
This
listening.
is a big fucking
We
room, by
are
the way.
listening.
With a
To
lot of
you, to
space.
Calliope,
For rolling
a little late, perhaps, but
around.
here we
Playing
are.
Twister.
Calliope would definitely approve.
What about Athena? She can't be okay with this.
Would you believe she said, whatever your decision, I will abide by it? Dare say I almost fainted.
That's a switch.
If you
The
faint,
fight's
I'll be
just
more than
not in
happy
her
to
anymore.
put your
She was
head
so
on my
sure she was doing the right
lap.
Oh, now that's an
Stroke
old
your
tune.
hair and your
Well,
horns.
we'll see how long this new Athena
until you
lasts.
come to...
If there's no chorus, does that mean idols just do whatever they want?
Within the bounds of
Yeah,
their
because
conscience and
morally
good sense.
speaking,
Yes,
y'all are
indeed.
questionable.
What about Medusa? I hate to think what she's gonna do.
Medusa has offered to live in the reliquary. Frankly, I think she's relieved.
As for the rest of us, we'll be subject to mortal authorities and their laws.
Assuming they don't just round us up the moment they realize what we are.
Quite so.
I said that!
I have a few thoughts as to how you could go about revealing yourselves.
Oh?
If there's time,
You're a
we
fucking
could prepare
moron.
a campaign.
A campaign? You make it sound like preparing for battle.
It is, kinda. The idols would be stars before you know it. If you're famous enough, there's only so much that can be done to you.
Now that
Actually,
is a marvelous idea indeed.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
know there's a great deal
okay.
left to be done, but if you all wouldn't mind, I'd like a moment alone with Grace.
We'll be outside. Make it quick.
Not too quick! Not too quick! By the big kahuna, sorry. Not this time around.
Congratulations are in order, are they not? You've survived and proved me entirely wrong.
Oh! Where's the heart?
I don't think you have that option. You're the one that got stingy with the hearts at the beginning.
That's because I was trying to get as many of them as I could.
And you might not have gotten any.
I know. You know what? I did all the work, but I'm going to go ahead and... Wait.
And
I want to
we
hear
fulfilled the
this.
prophecy while I was
Because
at
was I
it.
right?
I was thinking the very same thing.
Apollo once said you don't realize the truth of a prophecy until it's already too late. This one said the idols couldn't continue.
So long as the last muse lived, which you have. And we are indeed not continuing.
Not like before, no. If only Athena could have understood they were
I mean, as a fortune teller, I fucking know that,
survival.
like, you know, prophecies aren't what people think it is. Like, turn left at said corner and then turn right at said corner. It doesn't do that.
But I can try to be better. You make me want to try.
Oh, thank you, guys. Oh my God. You better not say that.
I like the sound of that. Just don't try too hard. I kind of like it when you're bad.
You don't say.
But not too bad. There's a line.
Then you've thrown down the gauntlet. I do like a challenge.
Good, because as it happens, so do I.
Why are you touching my hair? It's been 4 days since I took a shower.
Always.
Or 7, huh? It was a week, wasn't it? 2 months later. Wait! What do you mean 2 months later? No! But I wanted to see 2 minutes later!
Apartment.
What?
Why wouldn't you be?
We were waiting for you.
I thought, what's the first thing Grace would like to see when she returns home? The answer was obvious. Me.
How does it feel to be the idol spokesperson appearing on every newscast, reputable and otherwise?
Oh my God.
I'm exhausted.
That's okay. It was
The
still
Oracle has been
good.
keenly
Well,
following your
lasted.
progress. She records every appearance, every interview. She may be your biggest fan.
The way she talks, you'd think she never doubted who you were.
Well, at least she's been of great help to your online campaign.
Personally, I still can't believe they haven't rounded us up yet for dissection.
It helps that most people think the
What the
idols are
fuck
some
did
kind of
I
stunt.
say? I am telling
Also
you.
been busy. Would you like to hear the latest?
Yes. Wait. Okay. Don't act obvious. Be chill. Okay? Be chill. Be chill. We're not going to start with him. Get away from there. Okay. Be chill. Be chill. You know what? Let's start with the cause of the problem. Oh, look at my refrigerator. I would totally do that.
Has anyone heard about Athena? It's been a while.
The revelation of the idols to the mortal world went far better than she could have dreamed. I think it shook her.
Well, she was wrong about a great many things.
As the goddess of wisdom, that's not an easy realization.
Dude, right?
So she left. Back to the old world.
I thought the
If
old
she
world
wanted
was
to punish
destroyed.
herself, she could have nailed herself to a pair of boards like any other martyr.
Back to the old world? It's a long way to travel.
Oh
by
my
yourself.
God! I love you!
I asked her to go. There's so many of us who went missing during the war. The idols going public might bring them out of hiding. Athena wanted to leave, and this gave her a purpose.
That's a good
We'll see
good
if anything
idea.
comes of it.
I mean, let's face it. I know in real life, they would haul them off and experiment on them. That would be... They would try to be using them as weapons while they still had abilities and shit like that. So... But I do like this wishful thinking that humanity was better and wouldn't be experimenting.
Is Hermes still around? I'm surprised they're not here with the rest of you.
Yeah,
We've
where are
barely
they?
seen them of late.
Was I imagining things, or was that scoundrel starring in a commercial for footwear?
Oh, that is awesome!
Hermes has been busy. They've become social
That is
media
precious.
darling, or so the Oracle tells me.
The truly amusing part is that they're not even trying to be famous. They simply can't help it.
Hermes likes to people please, it's true.
Hopefully it won't backfire on them. Fame is a double-edged sword.
Hermes lives a charmed life. Never fear.
Well, it's odd seeing their face on so many billboards, but I agree. Let Hermes have their fun.
Hells yeah. Don't be obvious.
Is there any word yet on Aphrodite and Eros? They left the city a while ago.
Eros sent word, yes. Aphrodite has started a spiritual retreat in the mountains?
Let's call it a cult.
Whatever
Yeah,
it
it's a
is,
sex cult.
He says it's
That's
been
awesome.
helping her. Being the goddess of love to the world once more has at last brought her peace.
Quite possibly, she missed
Dude, I
being
think in my
adored by the
20s, that's what I
masses.
wanted to do.
Who
I wanted to
really?
have a sex
I have a
cult
feeling
out in
they
the
go into
desert.
hiding. Aphrodite fears mortals more than any other idol, doesn't she?
Hence why she surrounded herself with only those who shower her with adoration.
As I recall, sister, you also headed several cults across the centuries.
The Eleusinian mysteries weren't about shoring up my ego, Apollo.
What about Venus? Did she go with them?
The mortal? I don't believe so. Last I heard, she opened a gallery. Aphrodite's become a
That's
patron.
awesome.
Venus has painted most of the idols. I sat for her last week, in fact. It's made her rather successful.
Dude, I'm avoiding it. I am avoiding it. Because I'm trying to act chill, you know? Not like desperate, like, oh my God, please, you know, put your horn in my plenty. All right.
What about Hecate and Asterion? Are they still at the reliquary?
Hecate leave the reliquary? I'd sooner believe the sun would go out.
Dude,
Doesn't
you
have
know
to seem
Asterion is
enraptured
good
with
boy
each other's
for
company.
her. You know
He had to
it.
finally confessed to Hecate where some of her missing books went.
Aw, did you have to give back your precious trophies, Pan?
Worse, she has me running errands. I'm searching for relics like some vagabond treasure hunter.
Having fun, you mean?
That too.
Yeah,
I must
seriously.
admit, fleeing from boulder traps is more thrilling than you'd imagine.
Dude. He's not even on screen, and my underarms are sweaty. Jeez. I'm gonna have to look up the voice actor.
And Medusa? I take it she's no longer at the reliquary.
Medusa is with me at the moment. You did promise her my help.
Oh, how's that going?
It was difficult at first. She confessed something about Artemis, which I had long suspected but could never prove. I was upset. I then realized it was more Athena's fault than Medusa's. So, I recruited Athena to help work on removing the curse.
And now?
We're making more headway than I expected. If Athena had ever really tried, I suspect this could have been done long ago.
We all knew it. None of us spoke up, though, did we?
At any
Yeah,
rate,
because
she's
you're all a bunch of
excited
pussy
by the
bitches.
possibility.
Sorry, Pan, but
She insisted on paying
seriously.
me back by cleaning my house. The Oracle was thrilled.
okay, I'm just gonna say this. A grown-ass man, been around for thousands and thousands of years, needs to have his mommy come and clean his house. It's basically what that, chalks that up to. All right. I'm going to turn my volume down on my headphones. I think that'll be better.
I'd like to know what's kept you busy, Pan.
Oh, you know me. A little of this, a little of
Look at that smile.
Pining after you, relentlessly.
I'm not pining. Well, yes, I am, but I'm also busy. I'm producing an album of music, you see.
You? You're gonna cut an album?
I'm not doing the singing myself. No. I'm what's called a producer. I seek out talent and bring them into my new studio.
Juices.
Just let them lie around and feel the creative juices flowing.
Where did you get a studio?
Not all of us immortals are broke, dear lad. Some of us managed our money, and I thought,
He did it for you, Grace.
I know you're busy saving us idols from the mortals, but I thought at some point you might like to return to music.
Pan. Praise him, Grace. Praise him.
Uncharacteristically thoughtful and romantic. I'm impressed.
I can be a romantic, a rogue, and a hip satyr all at the same time. A true Renaissance man,
I'll
as
bet
they
you
say.
can. Bet you can. Really? Fine.
What about you, Apollo? Still planning on leaving the city?
Not immediately. There's so much to wrap up here, and I want to ensure the Oracle will be fine on her own.
You're not responsible for the child, Apollo.
I believe I am. I need to be confident that both she and the idols won't suffer for my absence.
And after that?
I don't know. I was thinking of traveling for a time. Despite my age, there are so many places I haven't been.
See, I don't fucking get that. I don't fucking get that.
To distant surfing shores.
It is a bit disconcerting. The photographers following me around, the letters addressed to the sun god. I don't know what to do with it all. Even so, I'm not running away. I'll be back. I simply think it's time to see the world again with my own eyes.
Beloved. Beloved. All right. Here, let's do this. This is a little washcloth, right? So if I had another one and I called it a rabbit, it's still the same fucking thing. So running away from issues that you should be responsible for, no matter what you call it, label it, or whatnot, it's still the same fucking shit. Am I wrong? Because you had thousands of years to check out all of these places where you haven't been. And you moped around in your dirty house that you didn't clean.
Persephone? Any big changes?
Changes? Well, I suppose you could say that. I've been spending a great deal of my time in Hades of late.
Really? What for?
Now that the mortal world knows about us again, I suspect it won't be empty for long.
I don't imagine there are any mortal institutions that will have any qualms about that whatsoever.
Yes, I can't say I'm the mortal world's most favorite idol at present. It's a whole thing.
You don't seem upset about that.
The world changes.
Are you
Grace,
kidding?
For the better and for the worse. We knew this was coming. Where it will end up, that remains to be seen. But one thing is certain.
Yeah, can you imagine being upset that people are fucking intimidated and afraid of the realm that you're in charge of?
I still can't believe it's all over.
Oh, it's scarcely over, Grace. Now that you've toppled the castle, it's barely just begun.
Oh, I didn't do that.
We've only
Don't
just
be
begun.
toppled. You did a fine job.
Perhaps we should leave you alone, Grace. You must be tired from your trip.
Why are you acting shy, dipshit?
Perhaps a round of drinks at the underworld, in Calliope's honor.
I'd like that, actually.
If it's all the same to you both, Grace and I will be along shortly.
Not too shortly. Not too shortly.
Or we'll start drinking without you.
Alone, at last.
I thought they'd never leave.
Oh, yes!
I thought I'd seen everything. I thought who I was all I could be. You know you changed the tune we've all been dancing to. Even this immortal satyr's gotta move when he sees you. And so I say let's do it. Momentum's never bad. Who knows who we'll be when we reach the end of night.
I can guarantee where we'll be when we reach the end of night. Oh, God.
But with you, it feels right.
Oh, I'll do it with you. Get it? Duet? Do it.
Any plans I had pale next to you. What will you do now? Your life's in your hands. Is there more room for plan? I am a scoundrel, truth be told. I live my life with all of my soul. I'll apologize till we're made whole. Oh, Grace, it's my heart.
Holy shit.
Soul. Come take my hand, come take a chance. I don't.
Why the fuck are you acting like I haven't been fucking flirting with you? Is this one of those things so that you're gonna fucking tell everybody that you pursued me and you were seducing me? Bitch! Oh, yeah! Oh my God! They ended that perfectly. Oh my God. Holy shit. Oh. Wow. Wow. So some of that I did not see coming. Some of that I did not. I did not expect it to be Athena. Even though I knew that Athena was in charge, I just thought she knew what was going on. But, so I didn't expect that. I did not expect, dipshit, Apollo, to have known everything. And I'm not really mad at him because, of course, he does believe that once the prophecy is stated aloud, then, you know, to that person, then that person has no other options or whatnot. So I'm not super pissed at him. Honestly, subconsciously, if we're talking about, like, drive and whatnot, I'm betting that it was genuinely his house. Like, it's okay if you don't like cleaning, but, like, pay somebody to come clean it, you know, then if you don't like cleaning. But yeah, so it was probably his house. No, I'm lying. I'm totally lying. It was the voice. It was Pan's voice. Pan's voice won me over. Like, he legit could have looked like the Thing. So been that hand, you know, just a floating hand or crawling hand, creepy crawling hand, you know? and attached that voice, and I still would have been like, oh my God, look at those knuckles. You know, so. Good game. Damn good game. Oh, what are we playing next?
Well, I went ahead and already purchased DLC for it, so you'll get the DLC, which is after this.
Okay.
And you'll be playing as Orpheus.
Okay. So I'm gonna be doing Stray Gods Orpheus, the role-playing musical. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. That should be fun. I mean, like I said, Orpheus is not one of my people, but I mean, I still think that it's sweet that he chased after his love into the, you know, underworld, but that's okay. It'll still be good. Not to mention he had a pretty voice, you know. All right. I mean, it would be nice to see in the second one to see Pan maybe do a little bit more than just a kiss, but and the funny thing is it was totally a church kiss rather than porn kiss. So but that's okay. It was still satisfying. I am gonna have to go to the bathroom now, so it was still
Alrighty, I'm ending the stream.
okay.